Welcome back. In today's video, I am going to show you a complete Monday Commission Agent ERP web application. This web application is entirely created by using the Google Sheets as a database and Google Web App Script. Within this ERP, you can manage your Roznamcha, that is your daily ledger, shipment, sales, inventory in different warehouses, accounts, balance overview, commodities, partners, business expenses, loans, partner withdrawals, or in all in one place. Okay, let me explain you the complete workflow of this particular ERP web application. So this application come with three user roles, the admin and the partner and the staff. But currently I am logging as an admin, and this is a dashboard where I can take the overview of the complete system. Now let's move to the daily ledger where you can keep records of your daily ledger entries. If you want to add a entry, you can simply press it here. And what happens when you save? The entry will appear in your daily ledger records. Now there is a one condition: if an account is linked, let's take example, this is a buyer account, saraf account, and the supplier account is linked, the particular account current balance will be auto recalculate. Okay, and if a shipment or sale is linked, let's take example, this is a sale, and if a sale is linked or a shipment is linked, then the entry will be traceable from those records. Okay, so this is the thing. Let me make it a sale, and that is our supplier account, this is our shipment, and that is our buyer. The debit amount is 6700, credit is 0, and the description is our demo, and this is our reference number, and click on then save. So you can easily able to see here the data is going to be saved successfully. The entry is added in our records, and now let me see it, is it really added on our system or not. So for that you can easily able to see here the data is added out successfully what we have added. And if you want to edit the data, you can simply edit the data and delete the data. Let me delete this particular partner withdrawal record to check that is it really working or not. I just simply click on this delete. So when I click on this delete, as of now you can able to see here the data is going to be deleted. So the entry deleted successfully. And there is a one more feature, you can apply the filters here as per your own needs, and you can apply the date range filters as well. So this is our shipments, where we can track our add shipments, edit shipments, and delete shipments. And also we can check the suppliers details, and you can easily able to see here that is the shipments, and there is a feature for add the payments, edit the payments, or delete the payments as well. So if you want to add a shipment, what happens when you save, that is your total purchase. This is a formula what we have implemented, that will be auto calculated. The freight weight divided by 1000 multiply freight rate, this is a formula what we have implemented. When the status is arrived, stored, and inventory, which is your go down, okay, which is your warehouse record, will be auto created. Okay, in the inventory go down, the record will be automatically created. Supplier province and city will auto fill when you select a supplier. A Roznamcha ledger, which is your daily ledger entry, will be recorded against the supplier account. Supplier balance payable will be auto update on the accounts page. Let me select a supplier, and you can easily able to see here the origin city will automatically comes here, and the prince automatically comes here. Commodities, pistachio, walnut, grams. And how you can add the commodities, in the sidebar we have added a section for commodities. You can add, edit, update, or delete there. So that is our truck number what we need to enter. So this is our driver name, and that is our driver phone number what we need to enter. So this is the weight 56, and that is the 8 month what we have calculated, the formula here. Okay, so you can easily able to see the destination which is the 56, and the that is also you can add, the better, this is your business, we have just make this system for our client. So that is our freight rate. So you can easily able to see here that is the shipment date, and that is the arrival date, you can easily add them. So this is the destination city. Let's take example, we add the destination city. The status is in transit, arrived, stored, or fully sold. I make it fully sold and click on this save. So when I click on this save, the data will be saved in my shipments section. Okay, and you can easily able to see here the data is being successfully updated. And there is a feature, if I click on this view icon, so if you have any kind of expense in this particular shipment, you can simply add expense, edit expense, or delete expense. What happens when you save, this expense will be added to the shipment total expenses. Shipment profit loss will auto recalculate sold minus purchase. Okay, expenses arose Roznamcha entry, your ledger entry will be recorded for this expense. Okay, if paid to account is selected, it will be linked to the ledger entry. So this is the thing. Advance hawala amount is the 6700, description is the demo, and the payment method is cash, bank, etc. And click on this save. So when I click on this save, as of now you can easily able to see here the data will be successfully added in my expenses section. So you can easily able to see here. So the same like that, there is a pay supplier feature we have added in our action column. So you can utilize it from here, add payment, edit payment, or delete the payments as well. Now let's move to the sales section. What is our sales section? So if you want to create a sale, you can simply add a sale, edit the sale, delete the sale. And the same like that, if you want to see the view the sale details, you can simply click on this view icon. And if you want to add payments, you can simply add payments like that. What will happen when you save the payment? Sales amount paid will increase by this payment amount, sales balance due will decrease accordingly, sales status will auto update, unpaid, partial paid, buyer account balance receivable will be auto calculate, a daily ledger entry, payment for sale particular X will be recorded. If method is Sarafi Hawala, you can link Saraf account used to them. Okay, so this is the thing, and that is a record payment. If you want to add a record payment, you can simply do the same features here. So this is a add sale feature. You just need to select a buyer from the searchable drop down, select a shipment, and then the weight of this particular amount. So this is they think this is the sale rate what you want to add them. This is a commission rate, amount paid, and the sale date. This is your bardana, that is actually your bags, and that is the weight deduction, and that is the due date what you want to give them. And click on this save. So when you click on this save, this particular logic will happen here. So right now you can see insufficient stock available, so we need to restock them first. Okay, so this is the thing, you must need to be full of stock if you want to add entries. Now let's go to the inventory section. This is our inventory, that is the received amount of the items, and that is the sold, and that is the remaining stock in our inventory. And we can manage the multiple warehouses at once. Okay, so if you click on this add entry, so you can easily able to see you need to select a shipment, that is a cashier, what amount you have received, how much you sold, what is your godown location, and what is your quality grade, so etc. You can add them. And then this is your accounts khata. What actually your accounts khata, you can easily able to see this is a supplier 3. And if you click on this view, so your supplier 3 detail will be show in front of you, that is the shipment and that is the payments. You can easily do that. And if you want to add account, you can simply fill the information and create an account for the user. So this is a balance overview where you can take the overview of the complete system balances. Commodities, I already told to you, you can add, edit, update, or delete the commodities. And that is your partners. Let's take example, this is your partner 1, which have the 25% share, and this is a partner 2 which have the 30% share. Okay, so this is their profit value, and that is their withdrawn amount, and that is their balance. If you want to add a one more partner in your business, you can simply add them. And there is a partner withdrawal from the business feature as well. Let's take example, I am a partner 1 and I want to withdraw some amount from my business. So I just simply select it here, partner 1, my total profit in this business is this particular amount, and I have already withdrawn the 35,000, and that is my remaining amount which I can withdraw. So I just simply add it here, the 56. Okay, so 56,000, so that is overdraft by 315. Okay, so this is it, you cannot withdraw more than available profit share. So this is the thing what you need to follow them, that is also a condition applied here. So you can easily able to say right now this is the minus to minus 59, and this is the thing you can add them. And now there is a one more feature we have added, the loan and the curse. Let's take example, a person, a supplier, you have make the loan. Let me add a loan first. So what happens when you save loan given, money you gave to someone, they owe you receivable. Loan taken, money you took from someone, you owe them payable. If EMI count is entered, a monthly installment schedule will be auto generated. Let me explain you. The given amount we gave, and the select account I gave to the supplier 3, and this is the amount of the 5600, and the interest rate is the 18%, and the loan date is this, and the due date I will make it for the 30 July 2026. Number of EMI I want to make 10, and that is my EMI amount, and this is a description what I want to add, and that is the remarks what I want to add. I just simply click on this save. So when I click on this save, as of now you can easily able to see here the loan is added out successfully, and there is a calendar EMI schedule calendar available. So when I press on this, as of now you can easily able to see that 10 EMI is created successfully. Now the first EMI will be paid to this particular amount. The status is pending. If they have paid you, you just simply click on this and enter the amount, how much amount you have received, the cash, bank or hawala, and click on this save. So when you click on this save, that particular EMI will be automatically paid, and the remaining 9 EMI will be still pending. They need to pay you. Okay, so in this way we have EMI feature as well, and that is the settled, and that is the loan which we have taken, given, and etc. So that is the thing. Last thing is that business expenses. If you have a business expense, you can simply add then the expenses. This expense is a general business expense, not tied to a specific shipment. It will be deducted from net profit. In the profit loss report, all partner shares will be affected since net profit changes. Our daily ledger entry will be recorded for this expense. Select a category to organize the expenses. So you just fill this form, you can add the expense for your business. And if you want to create a categories, edit the categories or delete the categories, you can simply utilize this feature. And there is a one more feature. We have the profit and loss report. So this is our profit and loss report for our businesses, for our ERP web application. The total revenue, that is the cost of goods, gross profit, and etc. This is a partner one. Right now the share amount, and that is the withdrawn, and the remaining amount is minus, in the minus, which is in the red color. Okay, so this is the thing, because this is a demo data, and if you add your real data, so this will be helpful for you. So this is a setting section where you can change the logo of our particular web application, and you can also change the app branding name and the currency symbol of your web application as per your country. Okay, now the thing is that I already told to you we have the three user roles in our system: the admin, partner, and the staff. So this is a overview of what admin can do. Admin have a full access. The partner cannot able to see the dashboard, cannot manage the users. Manage partners, they have their own, okay, commodities, just read. And that is the thing, you can take a screenshot and check out them briefly. So this is the thing. And how you can set up this web application in your Google account, you just simply let me explain you as well. So you see this kind of interference in front of you. Just simply click on this make a copy, and when you click on this make a copy, this particular Google sheet will be successfully copied in your Google Drive with the source code. Okay, then you just need to click on this extension and click on this app script. So when you click on this app script, as of now you can easily able to see here the code is already there, the index.html is already there. You just simply click on this deploy, click on this new deployment, and sometimes this will be blank. Don't worry, in that case simply press on the setting icon, make this web application web app, and select who has access, anyone, and click on this deploy. So when you click on this deploy, as of now you can easily able to see here it's updating the deployment. So once the deployment updating, it will ask you the authorize access. You need to authorize it. Click on this advanced, go to this particular name, and that name will be changed. It's completely affected to your this particular name what you have in your app script editor. So just simply click on this continue, and it's still updating the deployment. And after updating the deployment, it will give you a web app URL which you can be utilized them. Okay, so this is a web app URL. You can add it your Netlify using the iframe. You can domain forwarding to this URL, and many more things you can do that. And the last thing is that this is a loading. While the loading will showing you, because this web application will not log out until 24 hours. So let me enter my username. So let me go to the partner dashboard. This is my partner username, and that is their password. I just simply paste it here and click on this login. So when I click on this login, as of now you can easily able to see here I am successfully logged in as my partner dashboard. So in this way you can easily able to do the setup on your end. So but thank you very much. If you like this video, please subscribe our channel and share this video with your Mandi related friends who want a digital system. Okay, so they will be helpful for by using this system. They can do their business digitally with free of cost using the Google Sheets app script as a database. Okay, thank you very much.